It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And it's happening out at Staples Center, where the Los Angeles Clippers will be going up against the New York Knicks. Checking out New York. 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their win total. And coming out of the All-Star break, most players have gotten a chance to rest up a little bit. Shaq, you rarely got a chance to feel what that's like.
You know, if you're playing in the All-Star game, your body does not get to rest. But you shouldn't complain. The fans voted you in. It's a moment that will never come again to some of these players. Enjoy it. But mentally, you do get a break from having to go out and win key games.
Yeah, on one hand, rest does help. I would say that. But on the
let's ball.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. The Clippers hoping to give a strong showing here for their home crowd. Maybe it's the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And New York, looking at who they've got. Johnson is out there with a follow. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Porzingis in at the 4. Beasley outside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
The drive by Anthony. Shot's good.
Well, there's not a whole lot you can do about that move. That's just good offense. They were all over him, and he still managed to drain it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the strike. Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
Beasley with a clean look.
Oh,
no good with the triple.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Chalmers against Johnson. Anthony drives in. Morrow with the rebound.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Beasley kicks to Chalmers. Back to Beasley. 6 on the shot clock. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Aflalo.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
There's the dish to Johnson. The drive by Anthony. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against the Nuggets in Denver.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
Aflalo, that's good.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Here's Beasley. Aaron Aflalo picking up that last basket. And that one is good by Beasley. Beasley's got his second bucket.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
Aflalo the pass to Porzingis. Some nice passing by New York here. Johnson attacking. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. We're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort.
Beasley dishes to Morrow, and that one's good.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Flalo against Beasley. Johnson kicks to Anthony. Lopez a screen. Inside. Rejected by Beasley. Outside Griffin. Lets it go from 14. The shot misses. And New York the other way now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Second chance shot. It's deflected. And Chalmers kicks to Beasley. Releases. Hits the front of the rim and out.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
There's the pass to Johnson. No good on the three. Clippers leading by 3. This is tomorrow. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Clippers shooting their first free throws here for the night.
At the line for your Clippers, Anthony.
That free throw good for Morrow. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Bargnani is checked in for Jordan. Robin Lopez is checked in for Biyombo. Porzingis comes in for Thomas Robinson. And it's a Flalo in for Tyler Johnson. On the court for the Knicks. Anthony out there with Porzingis. Then it's Lee. Then there's a Flalo. And it's Lopez in at the center position. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Anthony.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Warriors was just phenomenal. He had 35 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. He had a great game in all facets, and his coach called it a complete game of basketball. High praise to be sure, guys.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
First trip to the line for him here.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% of the season.
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Chalmers against Lee. Here's Porzingis. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Jordan the screen. Chalmers passes to Jordan. On its way from Beasley for 2. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And it's 8 points for Freak. For New York, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Lopez dishes to a Flalo.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
Morrow kicks to Griffin. Beasley against the Flalo from the wing. And it's Beasley again missing.
Even though he isn't having the best of game from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Courtney Lee is on the wing. Beasley with the rebound.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Griffin passes to Beasley. And Chalmers kicks to Beasley. And it's Beasley again missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Alice position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And the Clippers making a switch here. Decker's checked in, and New York with a change here, too. Tyler Johnson, he's checked in for Courtney Lee.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
For New York, they've gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Lopez a screen. It's Anthony with the drive. Lopez kicks to Anthony. They set the pick.
Come on, ball.
We've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. Johnson wide open. He fires. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 3 assists in the game. Johnson against Chalmers. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Beasley. Beasley's got 9 points in the quarter. New York's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Stolen by Decker. It's stolen by Anthony. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Anthony has been all sorts of trouble for him. He's got 8 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he...
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. It's the Knicks. They're up by 5. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline.
No, Carmelo, after this first half of play, what do you believe the team needs to focus on from here on out?
Well, just communication and trusting one another. When somebody get beat, the next guy got his back, and we're just trying to get up and down, get going some way, somehow. For the most part, we did pretty good. A couple of adjustments on the defensive end. Make some shots, and we'll be fine.
Melo, thanks for the time. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3.
Tighten up. Boy. Second half, this is all I have.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, the effort and intensity from a defensive standpoint has just really been superb, really firing up his team.
Guys, I love his activity, patrolling the court, blocking shot after shot out there. He's really made a statement at the defensive end.
Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chalmers is out there with Freak, and it's Morrow in at the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
He's not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Anthony kicks to Johnson. Aflalo dishes to Carmelo. Baseline J on the way. That is good. Anthony's got 12 points in the game.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Beasley kicks to Griffin. Lopez with the steal. Anthony against Chalmers. And it's Anthony again missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
No good from Beasley.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And let's take a moment to show you the NBA's best rebounding teams over the last 10 games. Number 5, the Knicks.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Deep 2 from Anthony.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Jordan uses both hands to slam it down.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Johnson, the pass to Carmelo. Beyond the arc. And it's Anthony again missing.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Pass to Porzingis. And a follow kicks to Johnson. New York moving it around. Lopez sets a screen for Anthony. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Anthony. 6 points for Johnson.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Post. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level. 3rd in scoring, 6th in field goal percentage, and he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league in three-point shooting.
You know, to do what he does, you have to have that scorer's mentality. I mean, he knows he's the go-to guy, and everybody else knows it too.
Lee's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. New York's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside Anthony. Lee outside. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Lee. Lopez a screen. Here's Porzingis. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Knicks have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. No good on that one.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Biombo, he's checked in for Lopez. Good on the second free throw.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Jordan the screen. Chalmers dishes to Beasley. He kicks to Morrow. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Lee, that's good.
Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to go up and over his man.
Well, he's fearless. I mean, there's nothing that concerns him. No matter what the matchup is, he's a guy that doesn't back down. He's beyond being intimidated.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Anthony, the pass to Lee. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Clippers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. That's good. Beasley's got it all tied up now for the Clippers. The Knicks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Chalmers against Johnson. 1:51 left in the third. Lee passes to Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. Deep 2 from Anthony. Beasley with the rebound. Beasley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Chalmers kicks to Beasley. Poked away. Here's Anthony. 12 points for him. Misses off the left iron.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And here's Morrow outside. The Knicks pull it in. Anthony's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Lee. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Lee's got 6 in the quarter.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Jordan the screen. Lock at 6. Beasley. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Here's Lee outside. Excellent D there from Beasley. LA's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for your Clippers.
And he knocks down the first one. Both teams will make substitutions.
Too easy. Too easy.
What?
He's perfect from the line this time. New York's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Anthony against Johnson. With 4 seconds on the clock. And Anthony gets it to go. Anthony's got 4 this quarter.
That's a nice drive there, Kevin. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the hoop.
Attention, State Center, please.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Morrow comes in for Joe Johnson. Freaks checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Chalmers in for Sean Livingston. Biombo, he's checked in for New York. Porzingis comes in for Tyler Johnson. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Porzingis. Robinson is out there with Anthony. Then it's Kevin Seraphin. And it's Biombo at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for New York. Tyler Johnson comes in for Kevin Seraphin. The feed to Aflalo. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. 9 points for Aaron Aflalo.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And he gets the bucket. 26 points for Beasley.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you better off sending him to the free throw lines than to have him get that good a look.
Johnson kicks to Aflalo. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. On the wing, Johnson, defended by Chalmers. Johnson, the pass to Porzingis to take the lead. Aflalo, no good. LA's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Beasley. Outside Jordan. Beasley with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Beasley in the post. Johnson's there. No good from Beasley.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Johnson kicks to Aflalo. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Here's Beasley. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Beasley's got 15 points here in the second half. Outside Anthony. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
And Chalmers kicks to Barnett. Beasley outside.
What are you
Good ball
doing?
movement here by the Clippers. And it's off from three-point range. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. Have to value every possession.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Brooke.
And the Knicks making a change here as well. Lopez, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. LA's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
Bring it over.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey guys, well, Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. We can't let up now. If we stay and make a few plays, we'll be right back in it. His message was clear. Stay the course, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Ball stolen. Morrill kicks to Beasley.
That is just nasty. Off the athleticism on that finish. And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instincts grade to come up with the steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Porzingis can't hit.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Chalmers dishes to Beasley. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And what a game for Beasley. He's got 30 points and 2 rejections.
He's just been impossible to contain. He's been unreal in this game.
Utterly fantastic is how I would categorize that performance, Greg.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Johnson against Chalmers. And it's Johnson penetrating. And Jordan sends it back. Chalmers passes to Beasley. Morrill kicks to Griffin. He dishes it to Beasley. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. 34 points for Beasley.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Crazy.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game.
You've got time. Don't have to isolate immediately.
Here's Anthony. Here's Johnson. They get it back. Passes it to Porzingis. This one for 3. The shot misses. Griffin with some nice D. Beasley outside. There's the triple. Missed. And so Los Angeles takes the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
Boom, boom, boom. That's right, Ernie. Instruments. This guy was instrumental tonight in making sure they avoided a second straight loss. They needed somebody to step up tonight, and he was their guy.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.